in item number 53, my lord.
On receipt of some
There is a you were placed under suspension
Yes.
before your arrest.
yes, on 20th of May 2020.
The allegations against you are very serious. You can't
Yes,
be
yes.
put back in any school.
It's true, my lord.
The allegation against you, very serious.
It's in on bail, my lord, now.
Fine. The bail order also, the High Court order is very bad. Records everything.
Some observation was made, my lord, in the High Court. And my lord, subsequently, he was granted bail, my lord.
Bail as in bail.
My lord, 10 months had elapsed, my lord. But no, so-called notice was issued only on 23rd of February, my lord, 2024, my lord. After 10 months, my lord. Not in violation of my lord.
And they have already issued a show cause notice
Yes,
to you.
it was already issued after 10 months, my lord.
Be that as it may,
Yes.
now that you are under arrest during that period of time, how can they issue a show cause
No, my
notice
lord,
to you?
my lord, I was granted bail on 17/1, my lord.
17/1.
Yes.
So within 1 month, approximately they have issued the issue cause. Before that, they could not have because you were behind the bars. What point would be there in issuing a show cause notice? At best, we can issue a notice.
Yes,
That's all.
after the notice
Yes,
may be issued.
notice only.
Heard Mr. A.K. Sharma, learned counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr. SMT Sisti,
For all the respondents.
Standing Counsel, Department
Secondary
of School Education, appearing for all the respondents. Issue notice, returnable 6 weeks. Mr. SMT Sisti accepts notice on behalf of all the respondents. Accordingly, no formal notice is to be issued. However, requisite extra copies of the petition be furnished to Mr. SMT Sisti within 2 working days.
Oblige.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
May it please the Lordship. Lordship, first I would like to take you to the regulation. That is at page 81, my lord.
We don't want anything. There was a ICC report in your favor.
Yes, my lord.
Hmm?
And thereafter, as per the
And in terms of that ICC and your regulation, the chairman and the board is the appointing and the disciplinary authority.
Yes, my lord.
The matter has not been placed before.
Yes, the executive director has given a dissenting note.
He cannot.
He cannot.
But before you answer that,
My lord.
I want you to examine these 2 papers and make your submissions thereof.
My lord.
And thereafter, we will proceed with the matter. Okay?
Which paper?
I want to understand which page of the repetition, which paragraph, these 2 pages have been incorporated. Just a moment, I'm giving it. The reverse of page 144 and reverse of page 145. Where did you find it? The reverse. You come, you can look at here only, no problem. So I want the statements, in which page those statements are there.
My lord, that is,
Backside of one forty.
my lord, that's a filing,
We got it on record, so we will have to give it a meaning, that page. How will we give it a meaning?
that was,
We can't. This casual nature we will not permit.
my lord, it has been, it was we have filed it, my lord, on a bona fide, my lord, there was some kind of a, it was the filing and the commissioner of the, my lord, I don't know how they escaped it because
Well, it might have escaped everybody, but it did not escape me.
I absolutely understand, my lord, but it was not a bona fide mistake on our, it was not a judge.
It's not a question of bona fide or malafide. It is a question of a document with a page number being there. And I don't find any reference in the writ
I
petition.
absolutely, my lord, that's been crossed out, my lord. I absolutely, it's been,
We will not accept this. You will have to change this.
my lord, I may be, my lord, I may be given leave to at least my lord, change that paper, my lord. Because my lord, I may be given leave to, because my lord, that was not in our,
Too busy.
no, my lord,
Hmm?
it was the,
Too busy.
my lord, it's not in our, my lord, it's
Too
not,
busy.
no, my lord, it's not in
This
our,
is only reason that you are prospering.
no, my lord, it's not,
It's
it's not,
good. It's a good sign. It's a very good sign.
no, my lord, it's not in our
That
hands.
that Mr. Sharma nowadays is too busy.
No, my lord,
And his chamber is also too busy to even look into the papers that are being put up before this court.
my lord, no, my lord, I absolutely apologize, my lord, but that was
What
not a
is
mistake on,
apology and an absolute apology? There is a difference.
my lord, that was not a mistake in our
No,
part, my
no,
lord.
absolute apology and an apology. Is there a difference? I don't understand. So a little bit, you can explain that to me. So next time anybody makes an apology, I can ask them to make an absolute apology.
My lord,
Come to the facts.
yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. My lord,
Your
what-
only case is that the ICC report, which all to have been under 14.2,
yes, my lord.
inquiry report under the CCA rules, they have not followed that.
Yes, my lord.
And I don't understand this, this page 135, what they are trying to say, be that as it may,
Yes, my lord. May
this
I,
is not open to the department. This would be a contention of the person against whom the ICC has given its report.
yes, my lord.
It could have best been his contention.
Yes, my lord. My lord, he
Who
cannot,
is appearing?
my lord,
Can you take Dusty?
my lord, I can take Dusty, my lord. My lord, at least stay may be given to
No,
the,
no, but there is nothing to stay here
my lord,
because they are not proceeding with the matter.
my lord, they have issued 2 warning letters to me and
We will
because,
say no coercive action against you.
no, my lord, may I just please,
We will say no coercive action against you.
my lord, just moment, my lord. I just please to satisfy your, my lord, that why the interim is very much required here, my lord. Because, my lord, just allow me, my lord. My lord, there is an interim order that's been given to a ICC by the under the POSH Act for the person who has been victim of sexual harassment. Now that interim order is at
You were
page-
put to another department.
trauma. Yes, my lord. Now, my lord, because of this letter of 135 annexure 18, my lord. Now, what has happened? My interim order will be vacated because this has been taken as a final
You
report.
want to continue in the trauma
No,
department.
my lord, because until my lord, the disciplinary proceedings is not initiated against him and the entire thing comes.
What do you want today? I can't initiate a department proceeding against
No,
you.
my lord, may I just, I'll just, let me submit, my lord. My lord, may I just read this line. Further, it was seen at 135.
Para
Further,
five.
yes, further it was seen that the ICC committee has not
I
taken.
told you this is not permissible, but
Yes.
without hearing them, I cannot come into
My lord,
that.
they're here, my lord. The ICC.
You will not have no instruction. You will be appearing for aims.
My lord.
You will be appearing
No,
for
my
aims.
lord, similar matter is listed in court number.
No, that was been dropped because that was been wrongly listed because that was a bench, this was a bench 2 matter. It has been, it's come in the
It is
daily list.
already listed in court number 7, item 11, same party.
No, my lord.
Same matter.
No matter. No, what has happened in the daily list?
Can you give me a writ petition of that copy?
No, my lord, it's the same matter. May I just explain it to you,
Hmm.
my lord? What had happened, the registry had wrongly listed this matter before bench 5
Hmm.
because it was a bench 2 matter. So accordingly, today is in the supplementary list. It has come up in the heading column that this matter of item number 17 has been dropped and it is accordingly been listed here. My lord, this
Okay, same matter.
same matter.
Okay, it's not two
It
writ
is not
petition.
different matter.
It's not two writ petition.
No, my lord, not.
Okay, he will have a, naturally, he'll have a grievance that you have filed 2 petitions.
Because I was in 7, my lord.
Yes. how can the ICC report be dealt in this manner? You can't. You have got no jurisdiction. You will have to drop the proceedings. And the person concerned may go up on appeal. And these are contentions which the person concerned can raise, not the organization. How can you do this?
You know, may I pray for instruction, my lord?
That actually we'll give you time, but don't disturb her services. Where are you now?
I'm in trauma, Department of Trauma and Emergency.
From an
Emergency.
Mr. We are not issuing a notice.
My lord,
You get your instructions.
my lord.
My lord, no coercive action, at least against the warning letters.
Mr. H. Gupta, learned counsel, CGC, appearing for the respondent number 2 institution, that is the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, is required to receive his instructions in the matter and place the same before this court on the next date of listing. Also, Mr. H. Gupta, Mr. H. Gupta, CGC, shall receive specific instructions as to how the report of the ICC could have been dealt with in the manner it was so dealt with by the communication dated 4/4/2024, available at page 135, right? Available at Annexure 18, bracketed 135, page 135, to the writ petition. Also, Mr. Gupta shall also apprise this court as to why, basing on the report of the ICC, further proceedings as mandated under the provisions of section 14(2)
Yes.
of the, under the provisions of the Central Civil Services bracketed classification and appeal rules 1965 have not been initiated against the person concerned. Also, it is further provided that pending further orders as may be passed in the matter on the instructions as now required to be received by Mr. H. Gupta is placed on record, comma, it is directed that the petitioner herein shall be permitted to continue in her services in the Department of
Trauma and Emergency.
Trauma and Emergency, and no further and no coercive action shall be taken against the petitioner till the returnable date.
My lord, may,
List this matter again on. How long will you take?
A week's time, my lord.
Weeks time. Aji ki mantra hai?
my lord, may I just pray here, my lord? My lord, maybe the record may be called for, my lord, because there's lots of manipulation has happened.
First you sit down
My lord.
and then raise your legs, otherwise you will fall. List this matter again on 10/5/2024.
My lord.
And also, Mr. S. P. Sharma is permitted to rectify the error in filing the documents at page
145.
144 and 145. 144. 150, 145. 144, 150, and 145. Okay. So, the said correction would be so done before. Correction to section AOJ. Before the AOJ of the concerned section.
May I please, my lord, the record may be called for, my lord, because my lord may see the instances in which she has been victim, my lord. The executive director.
You want me to go into it deeper? You want me to go into it deeper?
My
You'll
lord,
be in trouble. You want me to go into it deeper?
there is manipulation.
You want me to go into it deeper?
For the interest.
If you're welcoming me, I'm coming in. Then I'll go whole hog. Wait, we have asked them. We have protected you. That is the end of the matter.
No.
Let them have, you are protected. Nothing is going to happen to you
My
now.
lord, I'm fearing the fact that they can manipulate the record because what has happened, my lord.
What manipulation is to be done, that can be done even before this records are produced before dispute.
May I please, Your Lordship? Item number 9, my lord, I'm appearing for a writ petition, my lord. So the other side is file and my lord, interlocutory application for. writing.
Interlocutory application. Yes, you are the writ petitioner.
I am the writ petitioner, my lord. A petition.
You contend that you are senior to that
Yes, my
petitioner.
lord. Both are linguist teacher, my lord. I am Assamese. And my lord, my lord will, on page 42, my lord, that the.
Now tell me from the provisions of the act
My lord,
that educational qualification merit is also a consideration.
my lord.
That is your case
No,
that
my
you
lord,
have been given. You are the petitioner.
I am the petitioner. My lord.
Where
I am
is
the
that
petitioner.
applicant?
My lord, so far as this, my lord, section 7 is concerned, my lord. That, my lord, that provides for, my lord, 5 years. And my lord, the contain, my lord, my lord, my lord, notification that, my lord, submitted
And
by
there
the,
is two projections here.
my lord,
In the earlier round of litigation, it was the case that both of you are language.
language, my lord,
Now he is trying to slightly digress from that.
my lord.
And Mr. Have you gone through this brief?
My lord.
How can the authorities apply a criteria not known to law? That merit position? They can't.
They come.
None appears for the
My lord,
petitioner.
may I just,
Or none appears for the applicant on call.
my lord, may I just point very shortly, my lord, my lord, that these persons are making, my lord, DLC, the concerned authorities are making some, my lord, they are taking some resolutions. What they are doing, they are, my lord, passing a resolution that the headmaster is, maybe his service may be provincialized as a social science teacher and the Hindi as a language.
I've seen that. That is not permissible because
Right.
earlier round of litigation, admittedly, both of you English.
My,
In the particular submitted by the headmaster,
my,
he has clearly mentioned that he is an English teacher in addition to being a headmaster. Seen it? If you get him, I'll finish it up the matter, whole matter today itself. Can you get him?
my lord,
The applicant.
my lord.
The applicant, can you get?
Applicant, my lord, I can make an endeavor, my lord.
Make an interview, bring him.
My lord, at 2.
Okay.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
My lord, here the petitioner was appointed as headmaster initially in the Ancholi Panchayat. Subsequently, it was upgraded.
You
To the
give me
highest
the order, show me the order by which you were allowed to function as the head principal.
Yes, Lordship. Page 35, Lordship, of the
Of
second
which
litigation,
writ
5864. Lordship may take out the 5864,
Okay, 5864, page 35.
page 35.
Okay, miss. Yes,
That is annexus 7.
this is
Lordship.
the allotment.
Allotment,
Now show me the consequential order.
consequential orders, Lordship, I did not get it.
Hmm.
And 10/196 not available with me. But here is the first principle. Scale is
Show me
open.
that order by which you were asked to be the principal or your services were upgraded as principal.
Yes. Page, first page 28, Lordships,
28.
28.
Hmm. This
the-
is headmaster.
That time headmaster subsequently
Okay.
upgraded that thereafter, Lordships,
That is not principal.
that headmaster that time principal subsequently, yes.
Show me that,
Yeah.
that order only I am requiring. Or the action that you have done here,
Lordships,
that you have manipulated records
Mm.
and you have misled the authorities
No,
is
Lordship,
apparently clear.
at that point of time,
Page 37 and 38 of that.
82 numbers of high schools.
Mr.
have been
Council, we are not concerned. We are only
Lordship.
concerned with an order which was given to you, asking you to be the principal or upgrading you as the principal.
All the existing headmaster have been upgraded to post of
We are not
principal.
worried. We are not concerned.
Lordship,
We are
that
concerned
is
with
my case.
the
and they
order.
have given
Give me the order. Give me
Lordship,
the order. Come to page 37. This was prepared by you?
yes.
Huh? How could you have prepared this? Where is the
Lordship,
where is
I
the document
myself-
in support of this?
Lordship, I myself submitted the documents since I have been addressed as in charge headmaster. That's why I submitted this on why I have been mentioned in charge of that. The impine order was that they have issued.
This is, you are page
But
37,
all
you are
the-
fixing your pay.
all the
as-
similarly situated teachers attitude. Lordship, I am allowed to that order, Lordship, regarding the
We are
order
not,
that-
we are, we will not. This
that
is a
order,
matter
Lordship,
pending
was
here
not
from
provided. Respondents are
2015.
directed to
We
produce
forget,
that-
forget.
but they have also not placed.
We
That
need
order
not.
is required, Lordship.
Mr.
Right.
Borbia, you
Lordship.
just show me page 37, the document supporting page 37. This is your document. You prepared this. How
That-
did you prepare that?
82 numbers, Lordship, has
Forget
high school
82.
updated. And
Forget
all
82.
have been
We only want,
allowed. And the scale has
we
also
only
been
want you. You have done this. How?
1 week time may be given, Lordship, that all.
Not
letter-
even a,
No,
not even a
Lordship,
minute. in
Actually,
this case.
all the having been allowed, not only to me, that 82
Will not permit you.
headmaster, Lordship.
This is not done.
And
And
Lordship,
that too from by a teacher, uncalled for.
Lordship, they have mentioned the scale even. Since I have hold the post of headmaster.
Okay, show me that. Show me that.
That page 35, Lordship,
35.
that is upgradation.
Huh.
Lordship,
This is only
under the
upgradation.
authority of my
No,
lord.
no, 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 no,
That's
Mr. Council. This is creation. This is creation.
Everybody, Lordship, all have been upgraded, and I was also qualified.
Show
Lordship.
me. Show me how you made this page 37. Show me
That is
that. Otherwise,
revised
we are
subsequently
interfering.
also, there is revised scale of pay, Lordship.
Otherwise, whatever you have drawn, you will have to give it back.
No, Lordship, actually, they have provided, they all along aware of.
No,
that,
you
Lordship.
misled them by submitting this IPS,
Lo-
initial pay statement at page 37.
Yes, Lordship.
Then, if you have done it in your writ petition, there are categorical statements that I have been issued with orders. Where are those orders?
This Lordship.
Why has it not been brought up?
Earlier
You don't have it.
orders,
You don't have it.
we have been newly engaged, Lordship, last occasion. There's some documents required, Lordship.
I'm
Lordship,
sorry.
take up on Monday or
Yes,
Tuesday.
Mr. Kaushik.
Tuesday. And in that meantime,
All
Lordship,
categorical stand in our affidavit, my lord,
Lordship,
in para 4 and 5.
Yes, we have seen that.
That
subsequent development is that, Lordship. There is a subsequent development of the case is that they have drawn a proceeding.
That next case. And you, they
No,
have imposed
it was
on you,
earlier there, and
they have imposed on you a penalty only of recovery.
recovery.
That much only.
I have
And,
retired, Lordship, from the
Traffic Mashik will not come to your aid because this was
Lordship,
done by you.
from the retirement benefit, that is not permissible, Lordship.
Yes, it is permissible. We will provide for that. We will provide for that. Don't worry.
Lordships,
We will provide for that. By following Supreme Court judgments.
Lordships, at least 3 days time may be given, Lordships. On that count, Lordships. On that count, 3 days, Lordships, on Tuesday, take up. Lordships,
he has. been
on
drawing
Wednesday,
the-
Lordship.
Sure. With this sort of activity, we don't support. We don't like it.
Lordships, that drop. Yes, Lordships, they were from the pensionary benefits, they wanted to recover.
They are within their rights to do that.
But they have to proceed a DP. DP was called without enquiry, Lordship, also.
On the
No,
prayer
I'm
of
nothing
Mr.
else.
F.U. Barbia, learned counsel appearing for the petitioners, Duta Kodi bane, petitioner. List this matter again. On when?
After seventh holiday,
on 9/5/2024.
Lordship. Thank you.
You will have to, Mr. Bobby, you will have to show this code. At least if I am there, that how, where you brought to that post. Because if that page 37 was not there, we would have been lenient with you. 37 is prepared by you, and they have taken a categorical stand that you misled the authorities.
Actually not.
And this
They
post
allow
was
good
never been
scale,
sanctioned.
Lordship.
There is no
That's
sanction
it.
post.
It was a
published.
creation, but that
In
was
the-
not attached.
Yes.
You were not placed there.
And
Same time,
Pursuant to that upgradation,
Lordship.
it was a stopgap arrangement of making him an in-charge principal.
Principal, you be an in-charge principal. We have no
That's
objection. to that.
problem.
all the attitude has been provided as per my information. My lord asked my learned friend to place that.
We will
document-
not. In
Yes.
your case, if 82 has been given
Yes,
also, we
Lordship.
will not
One
do.
letters,
We will only be against you.
I did not have, Lordship, that sanction letter initially provided 82. That letter is required,
No.
Lordship. In that letter, it has been mentioned.
Nothing doing. If
The
on the next date,
upgradation, madam-
if on the next date, Mr. Barbia, no further adjournment would be permitted in the matter. And it has been assured by Mr. F.I. Barbia that on the next date, he will make his submissions for final disposal of the case. Now do what you want to do.
Obliged.
But I have instruction to withdraw this matter.
Wait, you have taken up so high and today, why, what happened?
No, I have got a letter. She written to me that she is
Mr. K.
serving in
M.
another
Alloy,
organization.
learned counsel for the petitioner submits on instruction that the petitioner desires not to press the matter any further. Also, accordingly, prayer is accepted. Accordingly, the writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal.
Obliged. She got employment in another.
Mr. S.V. Das, learned standing counsel, Directorate of Employment and
Employment.
Craftsman Training is present.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, matter pertains to non-payment of salary, my lord. Plus,
There was a termination order of 92.
92.
That was set aside by this court. Thereafter, there is nothing
My lord,
to show that there was a fresh termination of it. You are referring back to that 92.
my lord.
What to do? Mr. Gohain has been very emphatic in persuading us in this matters. I think this is the third case, right? This is the third matter or fourth matter?
fourth matter.
Fourth matter. Day before yesterday, I dictated one.
Now our affidavit is also silent about
Nothing is there. And everything is with regard to that 92,
90,
18,592.
92.
And 18,592 set aside by this court.
My lord.
Any dispute? No dispute. Okay. And this committee reports don't come. Is it
Because this is an appointment of that within that
Hemazi
period. my
matter.
lord.
Tomorrow will you not time below? Is it Hemazi matter terminated employee pension devotee? You have retired,
No, my lord.
serving.
Yes.
This,
How much service is left? How much service is left?
My lord, I have to take some instruction, my lord.
No, what is your age?
Yes, my lord.
48, 2017. That would be 7 years. It would be 55,
5 years.
55.
5 years.
Even if you do something, by the time you do it, he'll be retired. So we are allowing it. Pay him.
Only thing is, well, these are the same appointment within that period, well, who has been subjected to the committee, well.
No. That's why if he was retired, I would have allowed him to go. But here the order of termination is of 18,592 or something. That was already interfered by this court.
Interfered with.
There was an observation in that order, if we can
Yeah.
come to that.
The deputy inspector of schools
School shall give a reasoned order that
is
it is, that is to say, he shall give a
finding as
clear
to whether the
finding as to whether the petitioner's appointment was irregular or not, as indicated in his shoot watch. This subsequently is before the committee,
My lord,
and the committee has done nothing.
nothing.
Huh? Any
Committee's thing
report
is,
from
my
the
lord, not
committee?
before-
Huh?
My lord,
Committee's thing is not before in the
one
record.
report is there, my lord, page number,
Page number?
my lord, page number 49, annexure L. Order is, my lord, after due examination of report and views expert committee in its meeting held on 26/4/2010, the claim of the petitioner cannot be considered till disposal of PIL case number 67/2007, my lord. After disposal of this order, my lord, we have approached, my lord.
Mr. B. Kaushik, learned counsel for the petitioner of learned standing counsel, elementary education department shall receive instructions as to the reports as may be submitted in the matter by the committee as constituted by this court in the case of Suhendu Mohan Talukdar, reported in, reported in, I'll give it, reported in dash dash dash, huh? Also, list this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the district. On the next date of listing, Mr. B. Kaushik shall place before this court the findings that may have been arrived at in the matter of the petition in by the said committee as constituted by this court in the case of Sudhendu Mohan Talukdar, bracketed Supra. Miss R. Borua, learned counsel, counsel appears for the finance department.
Respondent number 2 on behalf of Mr. P. Naik, Lordship.
Huh?
Respondent number 2 on behalf of Mr. P. Naik, Lordship.
Appears in the matter on behalf of Mr. Pinak
Yes, Lordship.
for the respondent number
2.
2.
I am all right.
Yes, Mr. Kaushik.
May I please?
Yes,
allow-
madam.
3 weeks time may be given to file affidavit in reply.
Affidavit in reply.
Yes, Lordship.
When was the affidavit filed?
On
Affidavit was filed on
20th
20th of February,
February.
20 February.
Come to para 13, page 92. They have already been accommodated.
Accommodation.
What more is left, madam?
And moment they have accepted it, if they
You
have
have
accepted
accepted
it,
that
then they have waived the,
earlier period, other than your statement that you were selected in pursuance to an advertisement, 96, selected 99. There is no other material. They have not accepted that. So disputed question, how can we go into? But thereafter, you had subjected yourself to that committee. And the committee has now adjusted you as a teacher. And naturally, that order would be with prospective effect. Without making a challenge to that, how can this writ petition be? Who is your senior?
Mr. N.J. Gogoi.
Matter number 15, no?
Yes.
Okay. On the prayer made on by the learned counsel for the petitioner, list this matter again on 27/5/2024, enabling the petitioner to bring on record enabling the petitioner to file an affidavit in reply against the affidavit so filed by the state respondents. So on the next date of listing, along with the affidavit in reply, the petitioner shall also bring on record the order by which they have subsequently been adjusted as tutors. Tutors. Also,
and their joining report. Sorry.
Huh?
And their joining report.
and as well as the joining report. Now the picture is clear, madam. You have got it. The government has a policy decision. 419 schools of tea garden schools operated by the management of the tea garden were taken over. But this taking over is again contrary to the provisions of the act. They have taken over and they have created two classes. One class who are continuing there, who will be governed by the tea garden. They will give two teachers. That is how two teachers came to your school. So your grievance now here is qua the garden, whether a writ would be maintainable.
Your Lordship, the read is.
You are not in the provincialized school. Although that's a deemed provincialized school, but you are not there. Even your headmaster, I don't think is a provincialized teacher. She has filed an affidavit. So whether now the dispute is between you and the tea garden management, private.
Your Lordship, as a matter of fact, the school is provincialized.
School provincialized with that view. You are not a provincialized employee.
Your Lordship, what happened in 2017?
School can never be provincialized.
These services
Your
of
Lordship,
these two teachers.
Two teachers who have brought there have
brought
been
there
provincial
will be-
and not from your school. They were brought from outside.
Yes.
I do
yes,
understand that, Your Lordship. Your
Have you
Lordship,
got those two notifications? No.
The copies have not been furnished to me. Your
You take this.
And Your Lordship, in 2017, in 2017, the government issued a notification by dint of which the qualified teachers, their applications may be considered for the purpose of provincialization.
Unfortunately, that is not the manner in which the matter has been taken forward. Right? So now you will have to satisfy this court that it being a dispute between you and the garden authorities, whether a writ would be maintainable. That much only. You take these two papers.
Yes, Your Lordship, I need some time to find my.
Naturally, no problem. You have been persuading us a lot in this matter, so we'll give you some time.
Your Lordship,
You have a
also-
copy of this two papers, no need, later. A copy at all, but you return it, madam. Take a copy and return it to him.
Obviously. Your Lordship, I also need time to file and reply to respondent number 6 affidavit also, Your Lordship.
Ms. S. Sharma, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner in view of his stand as taken by the state in the present proceedings, prays that she be granted 2 weeks' time to file an additional affidavit in the matter. Also, the petitioner would now be required to also satisfy this court as to whether the present writ petition being with regard to a grievance as raised against the tea garden management, would be maintainable. Examine
Your Lordship, I also want to file an affidavit.
anything you can do within this time. Do it. The petitioner, learned counsel of the petitioner may also file her replies to the affidavits as filed in the matter by the respondents. Right? List this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar. Please go through that, madam. We have fixed Mr. R.P. Sharma's matters. He has raised a grievance in this connection, tea garden. So that will also have a bearing in this matter.
My Lordship, matter pertaining to the provincialized pensionary benefit. All the petitioner received the pensionary benefit instead of one. Petition number 5 is not received. The pensionary benefit till today.
Yes, Director of Pension. Guwahati Refinery. What happens to the other teachers there?
8 has been given.
The stand is that the money would be given by the IOCL authorities. But these are provincialized schools. 91 you provincialized that. Order is at page 22 onwards. You are not getting a pension.
8 numbers of petitioner already get
numbers
the
have been
pension.
got.
Or
Nine number is not getting. Last one is not getting.
No, petition number 5.
9.
5.
Five.
One minute.
Okay. Others have got.
Others have got.
Yes, Mr. Sector 2 school.
Yes,
It's in
well,
Sector 2.
yes, ma'am.
It was once at point of time managed by Don Bosco.
Don Bosco.
Then it went to MGM.
Hey, no, I bought a instruction today.
He was the headmaster. No,
No,
he was the teacher only.
teacher.
There is a letter on record that would indicate why the last person has not been granted the pensionary benefit.
Where?
On, in the records, my lord.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Time there.
In the court records, my lord.
What is that?
Probably that person, there is some dispute with regard to the pay scale of that person. Because out of the 9, 8 have already been granted the pensionary benefits. So some clarification was sought for.
That is it. That only thing is that from when he was drawing his regular scale of pay.
Yes, yes.
When were you drawing your regular scale of pay?
That is the reason why he is not
Ah.
granted.
Sikha Bhaiya is there, but Praveen Bhaiya, I don't find anything. From when were you drawing? Okay, he was the headmaster. Provincial, no, you are Gunakot. You are Gunaka Sekarnath. Yes, from when were you drawing your regular scale of pay?
First number to me.
Hmm? Mr. Kaushik,
My lord,
you go through it once.
my lord.
Huh? Shall we take it up at 2 or some other day?
Some other day, my lord.
You find out that date from anywhere, that is enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. B. Kaushik, Learned Counsel for this petition, for the Standing Council, Elementary Education Department submits. That, no.
Secondary.
Secondary Education Department submits. That the matter be taken up on 22/5/2024, enabling him to further make his submissions in the matter. Names of Mr. B. Sharma, Learned
For 5,
Standing Council,
AG,
AG, Assam, and
M. Google,
for
respond on 9.
Mr. M. Google, Learned Council, appearing for the respond number 9, are present.
Like, can I have a take back the instruction?
Yes, you.
I'll place it on the next.
Ah. Two things, I think, the date, the scale of pay, and the date of next increment, when he got it.
Well, I'll find out.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
My lord, here the petitioner has announced that annexure 26, page 118,
You get
That is
over
the order
140,
passed
you
by the
come to page
principal
140.
my lord, whereby the select list dated
You come to page 140, then make your submissions.
140.
40. Or before you reach 140, I think you should go to the writ appellate court order, which starts at 132.
My lord,
And it flows till
there's the appellate court order, starts from page 132.
Hmm.
May I read, my lord?
no need. Come to page 134, last line. It is also stated that notwithstanding the expiry of the late, deems it proper so and so same will be complied with without creating any precedent. Right?
It is so that not as per this, if this court deals with proper this same submit on the creating in the precedent.
will not be created any precedent. Now you come to page 139. Para 4, 5, 6, 7,
Malo.
and then 8. And then tell me what I should do.
Malo, here, the present petitioner is equally, Malo, he.
You were not here, Mr. Goswami. You
I was
can't wake up one
all
fine
all
morning.
along I
and
was there. Malot, I can point it out, Malot.
show me that in
the first
2013,
writ petition, Malot, I was
first
a
writ
party, Malot.
petition that is gone.
Malot, all along I was a party.
You are gone.
I
Then
was-
subsequently
all
they
along
were not
I was a
appointed.
party, and in fact,
You
Malot,
show me one thing, Mr.
Malot,
Mr. Goswami, show me one
last
thing.
order, Malot, page the 137.
You
just now
approached this
your
court
lordship
in
pointed out,
21.
Malot.
You approached this court in 2021. Present writ
Malot.
petition after 2009. This is the writ petition.
My lord, there is a gap, my lord. I was always, my lord, pursuing the matter, my lord.
Show me.
My lord, the page, my lord, 95, annexer 16, my lord. That is a writ petition number WBC 1317/2009. I
Page
was the second
95.
writ petitioner, my lord, dear.
95.
Page 96, his name is there, my lord.
Vidhan Chandra Singh. Okay, fine.
This is the order passed by
This
this
is the order
honorable court on
dated
that day,
27/3/2009.
my lord.
So and so, the council make appointment from there. They would do so strictly in order of merit of candidates empaneled therein.
My
The
lord,
writ petition stands disposed of in the above terms.
my lord.
Now, this is in 2009.
They have.
And then you come up before this court in
Then I am pursuing,
2021.
my lord, there is a, that legal notice on behalf of us, my lord.
That cannot be. That is neither here nor there.
Thereafter, after so much persuasion in 2013, this order has been passed by the principal secretary, BTC, my lord.
Mm.
That is under challenge now, my lord. My lord,
No,
in the-
2013 order, how can you challenge in 2021?
my lord, immediately, my lord, some other, my lord, they are also companion to with us, my lord. I was left out. The writ petition in 2013 was preferred. That is page 120, my lord.
I got it.
But this order hasn't passed, and
Hmm.
against this order, the appellate, we went on appeal.
You
In
didn't
fact,
go
my
on
lord,
appeal.
States also went on appeal.
You didn't go. You didn't go.
I was in the same footing, my lord. All along I
Forget
was
it,
there, my lord.
footing. There may be 100
All along,
persons.
all along I was there.
We will not.
I was all along there, my lord. This order hasn't passed, my lord.
This is limited to the petitioners therein. Appellate order limited to the petitioners therein. Now, there was a case of 2015 before this court. And that was disposed of on in the year 18. Why? Because these two orders you referred to now
My lord.
came in between
My
filing
lord,
of the
I just pointed out another aspect, my lord. Page 137, the writ petition just now in go to
Mr.
that,
Goswami,
2015 writ petition.
the view of this court, you're not entitled.
My lord,
Now
I'm-
take a call.
I'm coming.
Take a call. If you are going further, I'll go into it and I'll dismiss it. There is no other way out. I'll hold that you are not entitled. I'll give my reasons. So take a call. What do you want to do? Want to continue or adjourn? Only two options now.
But I'll satisfy all of them in some other day, my lord.
No, you want an adjournment. That's a very, very nice way of saying.
My lord.
On the prayer of Mr. U. Goswami, U.K. Goswami lists this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
Highly honorable.
I have made, this is, on the last occasion itself, Mr. Nayak had also made his submissions. You have nothing here. Delay and laches. I only have to apply those judgments.
My
That's
lord.
all.
I'll satisfy all of them after 2 weeks. Highly honorable.
In all probability, let it not come before me.
May it please the lordship. My lord, in this case, my lord, the petitioners were qualified in madrasa TET examination.
But there is a judgment of this court, Mr. Sigdar.
My
Mr.
lord,
Bhuyan has placed it.
I don't know what is the judgment, my lord.
Mr. Bhuyan
But
knows it.
our prayer is that since madrasa is not no more this madrasa, my lord. They are converted into general school, my lord. So my limited prayer is that whether this madrasa TET qualification having general qualification can be accommodated in the school, my lord, category post, my lord. And for that, my lord, there may be a special scrutiny.
And the division bench has said nothing. It has just issued notice, I suppose.
My lord, it is on the hearing stage, my lord.
It's on the hearing.
Hearing is going on.
Okay, why disturb this? Let it be there for some more days.
Challenging the conversion.
No, my lord, no,
Mr. A.R. Sigdhar and Mr.
Judgment will be.
A.R. Bhuyan, learned counsels appearing for the petitioners in the matter. Item number 19 and 20
My lord, rate
have
it in-
submitted that a similar issue is pending disposal before the division bench of matters having containing matters wherein similar issues have been raised is presently pending consideration of the division bench of this court. So accordingly, they pray that the matter be taken up after 3 weeks on a date. 3 weeks. So prayer accepted lists this matter again after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Mr. Sigdhar,
My lord,
I can only follow that judgment. I can't go beyond that.
my lord, I have also not gone through and I will go.
He'll
through.
give it to you.
Yes, my lord. Yes, number to January.
WPC 4688.
WC na appeal bili gole
4688.
4688
My lord, regarding provincialization, here in this case, my lord, petitioner is the senior most language teacher, my lord. She was appointed as assistant teacher, Assamese, my lord. But private respondent teacher who is provincialized as language teacher, English, my lord. Page 17 is the.
Okay.
Please.
Who is appearing for the private respondent here?
My lord, his name has shown, my lord, M. Hussain or something.
Heard Mr. J. Loscott, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Ms. S. Sutia, learned counsel appearing, learned standing counsel, elementary education department. None appears for the respondent number
7.
7. So, for the ends of justice, list this matter again on 3/6/2024. In the event there is no appearance of either of the parties in the next day, the matter would be proceeded with basing on the materials available. We'll have to hear it because I think his services have to be interfered. Why don't you get that provincialization order on record? He says he has been provincialized as headmaster come tutor,
No,
tutor
my lord.
headmaster,
No, my
which
lord.
cannot be.
No, my lord, there is
It cannot be. There is a statement and that too in bold. See
Lord.
his affidavit.
lordship.
Get hold of that provincialization order.
No.
On the next date of listing, the petitioner shall place before this court an order, but the order by which the services of the teachers found eligible in the school were so provincialized.
Can I
Just get that order.
Can a short date may be fixed, my lord?
Short date. Okay. List this matter again on 20/5/2024.
Obliged.
Made with the loss.
Mr. Madhaviya, wait for some more time because this issue is pending before the division bench.
Oh, my lord, here this division question may not come here, my lord, because this case is covered by the honorable court judgment. The 2019 4 GLT 824.
Yours is balance of 3 years. That is why your case was rejected.
No, not because it is wrongly applied, my lord, in case of the petitioner, because his father died earlier.
Then Mr. Madhaviya,
My lord, kindly see the date of the death of the father, 26/5/2014.
and retirement?
And that is 3 years limitation. The question arises in view of the latest circular
We'll not
of
say, we'll not say,
2015.
we'll not say.
2015, my lord.
No, that is different. That is different.
My
Unless
lord,
this matters again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. This issue, let it be decided by the division bench, then we'll.
I quite agree to your lawsuits, my lord.
In
but-
those cases also, there are matters, there are decisions of this court also wherein the current thing has to be taken into account. So-
I have another case, my lord, this is there, but his case is completely different. Your lordship, kindly see, my lord. Kindly
Mr.
see.
Rajbhavia, if I have to come in, I'll go with the date of death. And I'll hold, following the latest Supreme Court decision, that after 10 years, you are not entitled to a compassionate appointment. That is why I said, let it be before,
So
after 4
4
weeks.
weeks.
3 weeks. Because Mr. Rajbhavia, the decision is now very clear. Supreme Court has said nothing to it. Devabroto Tiwari, Supreme Court, to 2023. Make a search.
Of late.
Make a search.
May I please, your lord?
Hmm.
Lordship will kindly peruse your lordship's order. to take-
That BTC matter.
Yes, 1912 order, lordship will kindly peruse.
Yes, what has happened? Ms. Burua, what has happened? Where is Mr. Naik? Let Mr. Naik come.
Yeah.
He's somewhere in some court. Busy man. Get hold of him. When he comes, you tell her. We'll call him.
Lordship had taken, had expressed an opinion in the matter. Your lordship will fix the matter for final disposal on a day. Your lordship will try to satisfy. this court.
Intelligent.
Your lordship will fix a date for that matter.
Intelligent.
In fact, no, because you're traveling on the same boat for 14 years, your lordship will see, till our provincialization. Then a ground was taken where I could not.
How are you related to that other person? The original one? Just a moment.
Dilip Borman. The headmaster, your lordship.
Aha. Husband, wife.
Oh, that will have no
Husband,
bearing.
wife.
That will have no bearing, your lordship. because-
Will not have a bearing. But that can be one of the factors
But that was,
we can consider.
but the technical ground,
On the prayer of Mr. M. Sharma, have it somewhere else. Have Mr. M. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petition. List this matter again after 2 weeks on
After
a
2
date to be fixed by the registry. Mr. P.K. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department is present. Mr. Sharma, we have our own.
no, because of technicality which has been taken by
We
the
can't help
authorities.
it because when the initial date, it was done.
And there is no disputing that,
You
your
cannot come in.
But there is no disputing that.
You
I could
cannot
not
be
have-
provincialized.
Yes,
If you want to say that your case has now to be considered under Jivan Chandra Deka,
yes,
that would be a different question altogether.
yes, yes.
But provincialization, we can't allow it.
No, because at that point in time, your lordship is very correct. But the fact is, at that point in time, there was no mode of entry because the school was now provincialized. What the authorities did, they went back so far in time. that
I was thinking about this matter as to what your relation. I forgot to look into it yesterday.
that
When I was just going through, I was just somehow it came to my mind what is the relationship. Now it is clear.
but that attributes no malice.
Anyway,
to
it's
it.
not now before me. If it comes before me, next time, I'm sorry. Yes. Mr. Monto, your matter. Right? No, sorry. Yes, even if
It should be a much, 25, no?
25. Yes, Mr. Monto, your matter.
25.
That's seated matter.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yo,
What is your stand?
they have not implemented as yet. In a similar matter, this court has passed an order.
Orders, huh?
Yes.
There is nothing to be considered here. The order is already on record.
Yes.
Yes.
May have did this, no? In the same line, there may be an order of this court, man.
You are within that 916, Mr. Monto.
Yes.
You are within that
Yes,
916.
yes.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary, what have you done with this 916? Have they been accommodated?
Lordship, with regard to the 916, Lordship, that information on behalf of the SSA, Lordship, I do not have.
Your affidavit also does not
Yes, Lordship.
even touch that issue. Yes, Mr. Monto.
My lord, my only submission would be, since enough time has already passed. And there was similar arising out of the same judgment. This court, my lord, the collateral bench has already passed an order. Let there be a similar order. We have already filed an affidavit annexing that. It was in WBC 7600/2022.
75
That was the case under,
7600.
yes,
Huh.
affidavit is there.
Vinod Kormakar.
Yes, yes.
399 pages.
399 page, that is there. So it was heard. And ultimately, this honorable court passed this order.
Absolutely.
So therefore, if they have not been able to decide, they will be just allowed lifting their stand.
What happened to this process? This process also, the time limit that was given is over.
Yes, yes.
They have done nothing.
They have done nothing as yet. Contempt was also filed, huh?
Mr. K.K. Monto, Learned Senior Counsel, appearing for the petitioners by referring to the directions as passed by this court in writ appeal number passed by this court white order dated white judgment and order dated. Where is the judgment and order dated? No, what is the date of this judgment and order?
3/2/2021.
3/2/2021.
3/2/2021.
Passed in writ appeal number
24 of 2021.
writ appeal number 24 of 2021.
Lordship, in
Summits.
writ appeal, there is an IA whereby there were certain clarifications
That
made.
clarification.
Forget it. Read with the order dated 19/7/2021,
Yeah.
passed by this court in IA number
69 of 2021.
69
9.
of 2021. It's actually writ appeal number 69 of 2021. No, it's IA number 2021
IA number is 258 of 21.
and writ appeal number 69.
Yes.
It's a different case.
SSA.
One SSA, yes. And was under the DE. Similar order, same order was passed.
No, like I go to regulate. So submits that a coordinate bench of this court in a similar matter by noticing the judgment of this court in by the judgment passed by the division bench in the matter had disposed of the writ petition with certain directions
Wait a second, question, no?
requiring the appointment of an appointment against the 916 vacancies as now kept reserved in the matter from amongst the petitioners by following their merit position in the select list. Merit position in the selection so held. Full stop. It is contended by Mr. Mount or Learned Senior Counsel that the directions as passed by this court while the judgment and order dated 8/8/2023 in WPC number 7600/2022 has still not been implemented by the petition by the respondents, and accordingly the petitioners are still out of their service. As petitioners have still not been favored with an order of appointment, although their rights for being so appointed has finally been determined by this court. Mr. P. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the SSA, shall on the next day invariably bring on record instructions which would be now received in writing by him from the competent authority of the SSA Assam as to why the categorical directions passed by this court in the earlier round of litigations have not been taken to its logical conclusion. In the event the instructions as sought for are not placed on record, at 2 p.m. on the next date so fixed, the managing director, MD,
Mission director.
mission director, SSA, Assam shall remain present before this court to explain and assist this court in proceeding to dispose of the issue. That will do, Mr. Monto. Let us see this one more. We can only give some penicillin doses. List this matter again on.
They plight.
21 would be fine.
No, so we are arbitration, 21.
Acha, we will do it, 23. Lordship, just before that week, if possible,
No, let us have it any other the week next also, no problem.
27 or 20.
28th we'll put it.
28.
28 fine. Mr. Chaudhary, get your instruction. Two orders, 916. How can you?
All right.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Lordship, this is regarding seniority of my appointment. Lordship. I was appointed as per
Your case is she has woken up too late.
That is one issue, and otherwise, she is junior to me, my lord. She got qualified in 93. I was qualified in 92.
That's it.
And my appointment is prior. And yeah, she got her qualification in 93, March.
And when was this? When was the college provincialized?
Through better, 14.
in the
2014. 2014.
14. And on that day, both of you were qualified.
On that day, my lord, I was made the principal insurgent.
No, both of you were qualified on
Yeah,
that
yes,
day.
yes. On that day.
Who joined earlier? She joined earlier.
I joined earlier. And I joined earlier with qualification. She joined, her qualification came later, 1 year later.
She joined earlier or
I joined earlier.
you joined earlier?
Yes.
Lordship, I am a ST candidate. Their contention is that I am after getting betterment examination.
What is your date of joining?
Date of joining, Lordship, 31/12/1992.
2/1
1992.
92.
Annex 6.
And the joining of Mr. Goswami's client?
As per his date of
Mr.
joining-
Goswami, your joining is?
My lord, page 83.
12/8/1991, Lordship.
83, 12/8/91 date. That is the
right.
appointment letter.
As per their affidavit in opposition, Lordship.
12/8/91. 81.
Twelve 8/1991.
12/8/91. So, what is your
Lordship,
demand?
In Lordship, turn to page number 84, Lordship.
Hmm.
Affidavit in opposition of respondent of
Hmm.
their provisional certificate, Lordship, can see.
84.
Yes, Lordship. November 1991.
Now, tell me, what is the criteria for this seniority? So, you joined in 92.
Yes.
He joined in 91. What is more required? He's been given.
Lordship, at that time, he was not qualified even for associate professor. He was not even sitting in the examination also. Because examination was held in
91. Forget it.
November.
That is in the venture stage. What has happened has happened. On the date when he was given that principalship, he had the qualification.
Yes, sir.
That is the end of the matter. And when did you acquire your qualification? When did you acquire your qualification?
1992.
92. And he acquired in?
Actually, 1993.
Hers is 93, my lord. She got betterment. She didn't have 55% marks.
And you had
I had
55?
92 months.
90?
March, 92 March.
March. And she in 93.
93 months.
Lordship, I am ST candidate, so 50% is sufficient. Lordship.
Well, even that is also not applicable. Mal, I have given a notification. Mal.
No,
It came from 98.
In that
Anything more?
5%.
Anything more?
Lordship.
Anything more? Seniority.
Yes, Lordship.
Or you want to have a detailed hearing? Detailed hearing.
No, Lordship.
Dismiss. Dismiss.
One opportunity will be given. Lordship. Next.
And Mr. Bothakur, you are appearing for, you are the main problematic, scholar, college.
Yes, madam.
Ah, you like Mr. Goswami better?
No, no.
That is the reason.
No, your lordship, I have explained everything in.
Your affidavit is here. Okay, we'll give Mr. Sharma. On the prayer of Mr. Sharma, the Sharma Learned Council for the petitioner lists this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Mr. S. Bothakur, Learned Council, appearing for the college authorities, Mr. D. Goswami, Learned Council, appearing for the respondent number
5.
5. Respondent number 5 are present.
I am
But you don't have.
public.
That's all it is.
That's all good. Wait.
May I please, your lordship? Lord,
What is this, Mr. Dury? 4 times, same 4 times. I think this is the 4th time.
yes, Lord.
They come here. This court asks them to look, they return it with the same thing. When did your father die? Father died on?
Lordship,
Father died on?
father died on mother lordship.
Mother,
died on
mother, sorry.
22/7/2010 lordship.
On the prayer of Mr. If I have to come in, I'll have to dismiss.
Lordship,
But-
repeatedly lordship.
But understand, but after 2010 to the 24,
Next date,
how many years? 14 years?
almost. Lord.
What compassionate appointment you want?
But I am fighting lordship.
You find, that's why I'm not interfering. That's why I'm not touching. This is item number
28.
30?
28.
28. On the prayer of Mr. N.H. Barvia,
Yes.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and not objected to by Mr. B. Dury, release this matter again after a week on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Obliged.
Mr. Barvia, next time it comes before me, I'll be left with no other alternative but to dismiss it, following the Supreme Court judgment.
Lordship, they deliberately lordship.
Understand, that's why I told you. But
Obliged.
after, we'll also have to look whether now we can pass an order.
Obliged.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary. Mr. Nair's affidavit is here. Mr. Nair, we'll have to hear this because now that affidavit that you have brought in, there are some materials which you want to counter that.
Well, here, my lord, they have submitted, this is related to OBC, my lord, not SC, my lord, what they have submitted.
SC 8, OBC 5, SCP 5, OBC 2, 6, and 10. Okay.
My lord, we had followed the government's instructions. It may be apposite, my lord, if the concerned department is also brought in, my lord. Because
Mr. Dhar is too busy to
No,
file all these things.
no, my
Why
lord.
do you trouble him?
Now, my lord, I am handicapped here. I am coming here, my lord. My lord, what happened after 2023? A series of reservation matters, my lord. Now, this reservation issue is dealt by personal department. Personal department is not a party here.
We forget it. This is enough.
And
This is that, we need not go into that big issues. This small
my-
issue we'll do. This is all confusion created by Mr. Nair.
my lord,
He is the culprit.
my-
He is the one who is creating all this problem. So Chaudhary, we'll have it next week.
Yes.
List this matter on the prayer of the parties, list this matter again after a week. On a date to be fixed by the rest.
my lord, could a date be fixed, my lord?
I may not be here, that's why I'm not fixing a date. If you want a date, it will be in June.
If it is not inconvenient to my friend.
No, he is having some urgency. Let him do it.
Right.
It's regarding
3:1.
Lordship?
3:1. You
Yes.
file an affidavit, Mr. Das.
No, Lordship, this honorable court, by the order that it has categorically stated, your Lordships,
23.
your Lordships, 15 to 2024,
Mhm.
Listed matter again on 4/3/2024 on which date Mr. Das learned standing counsel shall complete his instruction in
He's
matter.
got his instructions. Don't.
In the event, the instruction as
No, we have got it. We have got it. We have got it.
Lordships shall receive the matter has been
Has submitted a proposal for petition Torani Boisha. Torani Boisha is the petitioner. Okay.
Lordships on it.
Education Bureau against the vacant post from library assistant to so and so, so and so, so and so. Has rejected the proposal for petition so and so. Also promoted so. Mr. A.R. Tabilda, learned standing counsel, Higher Education Department has placed on record the instructions as received by him in the matter from the Director of Higher Education, Assam. Also, it is directed that a copy of the same be furnished to the learned counsel for the petitioner to enable him to make his submissions in the matter. List this matter. Mr. Das, Tavilda.
Lordship.
There are 4 posts.
Lordship.
3 will go for direct recruitment.
Direct recruitment.
1 promotion.
Lordship.
1 Bipin Chandra Das was promoted.
and he's
Then
retired.
he went to UDA,
Lordship.
right? That post is vacant.
Lordship.
Now, whoever is senior in that library bearer and laboratory bearer, he will be promoted. And if Tarani Baisha is the senior most, why will he not be promoted?
What is the issue, Your Lordship? And the Bipin Chandra has already been retired, Your Lordship. Bipin Chandra Burman.
Jestotar Bittit on the basis of seniority.
Yes.
So and so পদটোত পূৰণ কৰাৰ বাবে এডুকেশ্যন বিভাগৰ পদত কাম কৰি থকা শ্ৰী তৰণী বৈশ্যক জ্যেষ্ঠতা ভিত্তিত লাইব্ৰেৰী এছিষ্টেণ্ট পদলৈ পদোন্নতি দিয়া সিদ্ধান্ত গ্ৰহণ কৰে। Finished. What is more is required?
Okay.
You have the contact with this college, or you have, can you just get one instruction that whether the other 3 posts are that is there is filled up and this post is vacant, that is actually vacant, and other 3 posts, Mr. Consul, other 3 posts were not filled up by promotion but by direct recruitment. Can you get that
Page
instruction?
30, Your Lordship.
Page 30.
30, Annexure G. Page 30, Annexure G.
Okay, show me.
Number 7 is the vacant library assistant, which is a grade 3 post, Your Lordship.
I want to know direct recruitment or
Lordship,
promotion.
Noyan Das, number 4, number 5, number 6, all are being directly recruited, and I have already annexed those appointment letters.
Where?
Lordship, is written here is date of joining student 15.
And you are the senior most now.
Lordship, now I am the senior, number 8. And now above here, number 7 is still vacant. And the Bipin Chandra Burman, who has already been
What is this education bureau?
education bearer is a grade 4 post, and the next post is library assistant. He's a grade 3.
Promote him.
Lordship.
He is entitled.
Lordship.
So what should we do? Close it.
Lordship. Just I have received this instruction just now only. I'll have to go to it. And next date maybe fixed.
He has suffered a lot. Your Lordship.
That itself is enough.
Lordship may then pass them.
On the prayer of Mr. A.R. Tabilda, let us this matter again on when? Next week?
Next week, Lordship. Tuesday.
Next.
Tuesday the
15. No. 8/5/2024.
Lordship.
Full stop. 8/5/2024. So a copy of the instructions as received by Mr. A.R. Tabilda will be handed over
Yes.
to the learned counsel for the petitioner. He has to be promoted, Mr. Tabilda.
Yes.
He has to be promoted. Only thing, now he has clarified that that was the only doubt I was having. He should be promoted. There is no other way. Or can you get that instructions? You can, we'll have it at 2 if required. We'll finish it off. I forget. You get in. Yes, Mr. Das.
So I want to file an affidavit and reply to the affidavit filed by the.
You filed. You filed or you will want to file?
I want to file.
Mr. S.K. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he be granted a week's time. 2 weeks time? 2 weeks.
Maybe 3 weeks because
3 weeks time.
3 weeks because
3 weeks time.
you will not grant me leave and to come to Guwahati.
Okay. Why? Why are you not granting him leave?
No, Your Lordship, why I will not, Your Lordship? I have been lost. I have been mentally tortured.
Otherwise, Your Lordship, the issue raised in this petition is
File-
before the
file
Honorable Division Bench. Your
An
Lordship.
affidavit in reply against the affidavit filed by the respondent number
7.
7.
Oblige.
Mr. S. Thakur and Mr. I. Alam, learned standing counsel and city are present. And Mr. U. Sharma for the I. Alam, S. Thakur, I. Alam and Mr. U. Sharma are present for their respective respondents.
Deeply obliged.
May please. Well, can it be taken on next week, my lord?
Go ahead.
Next week, any day, my lord.
Any auspicious day next week? Anything auspicious next week?
Lordship, Mr. Arali will appear in this case, so my lord, he is out of station.
On the prayer of your name?
H.A. Ahmed.
On the prayer of Mr. H.A. Ahmed, a learned counsel for the petitioner, list this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
All right.
This court, none appears for the petitioner. This court on the last, with this court had wide an order dated 22/3/2024 passed in the present proceedings. It required the petitioner to bring on record the bring on record can implead the candidates who have been selected in the persons to the selection held who have been selected in pursuance to the advertisement dated 10/5/2023. It is seen that the petitioner has filed an affidavit in the matter and has categorically contended that no candidates have been selected and appointed in pursuance to the said advertisement in the district of Kokrajhar, Hosok. Accordingly, Mr. U. Sharma, learned standing counsel, Secondary Education Department, and Mr. Chaudhary,
Yes.
you are appearing for BTC.
Yes.
And Mr. Chaudhary, learned counsel, appearing for learned standing counsel, BTC, shall receive their instructions in the matter. There was a selection in that other school that was cancelled.
Yes,
And subsequently an advertisement was issued. So last time I required the petitioner to bring on record the petitioner, the persons who have been selected. He has filed an affidavit that no appointments have been made. So now we'll have to consider why that cancellation was made. So get those records on record. Huh? Date issue again, again? Even issue. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. List after 3 weeks today. Mr. Singha,
Yes, Your Lordship.
this has a connection to that, those matters.
Yes, Your Lordship. Yeah.
The list before any other bench without me.
Deeply obliged.
Have please, Your Lordship. Lordship, by the last order, the department was supposed to file their affidavit.
Lordship, in this matter, we are awaiting the affidavit, Lordship. Lordship will have it on the next week, Lordship. I'll be filing my affidavit by.
That is what you told me the last date also.
Lordship, some communication issue was there.
Don't export to here, jump.
Next
Full
week,
jump.
next week, madam.
People are not being able to move because I don't know. I don't go out these days.
Madam, last chance. I'll ensure, madam, next week I'll file it. I've made the.
Today, I was told that you are not coming to court when the buses are not operating. That was a submission made on your behalf on the other day. I didn't know.
Lordship.
On the prayer of Mr. A. Fukon, Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department, list this matter again on 9/5/2024. No further adjournment would be granted.
Declare pledge.
Lies, Lordship. Yeah, please, the Lordship, matter may be passed over for some time, my lord. My senior counsel is in another court.
Who?
Zay Ahmed.
Yes, Mr. Chetri.
Yes, sir, I'm appearing for response number 6 to 7. We have filed our affidavit. And we have objecting.
You don't want to
claim-
file an affidavit in reply, madam? You don't want to file an affidavit in reply to the affidavit filed by the respondent 6, 7, and 8?
I have no idea, my lord.
It is seen that the respondents number 6, 7, and 8 have filed their affidavits in the matter on 5/3/2024. The matter be now listed on 27/5/2024. An endeavor would be made to give a final consideration to the issues arising herein. So the petitioner is at liberty to bring on record his reply, his rejoinder to the affidavit so filed by the respondent number 567 as in
Oblige, my
567. List after did issue 27 19.
Make the Lordship.
Good.
Yes, Mr. Majumdar.
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, the petitioner service was provincial. Actually, whole thing is that happened, Lordship, by the DLC, Lordship. DLC, there are more students, huge enrollment is there. They can accommodate me as a social studies teacher, but language teachers are given headmaster as well as me. Then
Show me the provincialization order.
Lordship. And government also not filed their affidavit, Lordship.
Okay, if that is the position, why should we go in? The Learned Standing Council, what, it's a college? The Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department shall by the next date, bring on record their stand by way of filing an affidavit in the matter. List this matter again after 4
Lordship,
weeks.
earlier occasion also they took time, Lordship.
Then you said you want the
No,
affidavit?
Lordship, I am just saying, Lordship.
No, if you want to argue, you
Argue,
argue.
argue,
Otherwise,
argue, Lordship.
we'll not go into.
Lordship,
Yes,
Lordship.
you
My
want
lord, in
to.
this case, my lord, I'm the senior most social science teacher, my lord. And my lord, his dispute against auto have been against as per number. He's a junior language teacher, my lord.
He has made one party here. Somebody, 1 or 2 parties.
I'm respondent 7.
Sahidur is a social.
My lord, yes, my lord, my humble submission, my lord. Petitioners, he is not entitled provision as per this honorable court order, my lord.
No.
So, my lord,
And Abdul Rashid is?
he is the
Lordship. Abdul Rashid,
senior court.
Lordship is the headmaster, Lordship.
As I've
Respondent number
stated-
8, who has filed his affidavit, Lordship.
No. Headmaster is as headmaster or as tutor?
As tutor.
Tutor.
Now tutor, I am also tutor, Lordship.
Lordship, I am currently serving and I am being the senior incumbent, your lordship.
Paragraph 11 to 14 squarely covered in the instant case, my lord. Admittedly, petitioner is a junior most language teacher, my lord. There is no dispute along with the social science teacher.
Oh, this is a wrong judgment.
Yes. Lordship with
We'll take it up for final disposal.
Lordship, please. Because Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship,
Tell me
my-
who you are.
Lordship, my services may not be disturbed, Lordship.
First, let me hear.
Definitely.
Do you think I come in making up my mind for all the cases? I don't. Yes, Mr.
My lord, petitioner before your lordship was appointed on 23/12/98.
23/12/98. What is the name of the school?
His school name is Lordship West Gaspara Girls ME Madrasa. West Gaspara
Yes, Daspala.
ME Madrasa.
MEM. You were appointed on 23/12/98.
Page 20, Lordship.
Page 20. Okay, then what happened?
Then Lordship, according to this appointment, Lordship, I joined in the
Give me the appointments of respondent number 7, 6 and 7. 7 and 8.
Lordship. Just I'm giving the appointment order of respondent number 7, page 40, Lordship, annexure 12.
Page 40 date.
Date is 21/3/08, Lordship.
And
He was appointed, respondent number 7 was appointed as higher secondary science teacher, Lordship. HS as second science teacher, Lordship. That is that. Appointed as HS science teacher of West Gaspara means. Then he joined in the said school on 24/3/08, Lordship. Page 13. Oh, sorry, annexure 13, page 41.
Okay. Respondent number 8.
Then I'm coming, Lordship, respondent number 8. Respondent number 8. Respondent number 8 is the headmaster, Lordship. He was appointed, Lordship.
Yes. When was the headmaster appointed? Appointment date?
Sir, appointment
date was on 27/11/1997.
27/11/1997.
1997.
97. You were directly appointed as headmaster.
Yes. Yes, your lord.
And Mr. The petitioner was appointed as?
Appointed as a assistant teacher, Lordship.
And what were you teaching?
Lordship, I was teaching, Lordship, just I'm coming, Lordship. As a language teacher, Lordship.
Language.
Language and mathematics also. Social studies also.
Okay, now come to the DLC recommendation.
DLC recommendation is page 28, Lordship.
Has the headmaster submitted any particular in his signature here?
Lordship.
Where?
Just I am coming.
Is it at page 28? No.
Just I am coming, Lordship. Page 31, Lordship. Type copy I have given, Lordship, page 31A, Lordship. Page 31 is the original copy, Lordship.
31.
31 of my date petition 6A, annexure 6A, Lordship.
Okay. So here, Abdul Rashid Sheikh, Assamese language. Abul Hussein Sheikh is the petitioner, right?
Abolition Sheikh is the petitioner, Lordship.
And Shahidur Islam is the respondent number 7.
7, Lordship. And 8 is the headmaster, Lordship.
Now, is Abdul Haq also provincialized?
Yes, Lordship. Three teachers are provincialized, Lordship.
So Abdul Haq,
Science,
respondent number 7 and respondent number 8.
Lordship.
What is the error?
My respective submission, Lordship. In the DLC order, Lordship.
Do you dispute the dates given here? in page 31A, joining dates and the subject, do you dispute?
That is my joining
Your
date
joining is
26,
26/12/98, right?
98,
Shahidur is 24/3/2008.
8 lordship,
And Abdul Rashid Sheikh is 97.
97 lordship.
Abdul Rashid is Assamese.
Headmaster
Assamese also.
also.
Then you are English,
I'm English lordship,
right?
English and social studies
Shahidur is social science.
lordship.
Maths.
No, Shahidur is appointed as a second science teacher lordship.
Social science, it is written here.
Though it is a
And that is there
is-
also in the, Shahidur is also there in the DLC report,
lordship,
right?
lordship.
So maths and science, Abdul Haq, done.
Lordship.
Now it went up to the deputy, the SLC. SLC minutes are here.
SLC minors are here, lordship. Lordship, just I'm also coming, lordship, one earlier, that is page 32, lordship. Who is teaching what, lordship, that is mentioned here, lordship. Page 32. It was earlier than that, lordship.
Forget it.
Abdul Rashid Sheikh, headmaster, Abdul.
Now these are questions disputed, right?
Lordship.
Disputed questions of facts have come on record. So
Lordship.
earlier, you had come before this court.
Yes,
Lord,
Yes.
this honorable court also represent.
Then what was the order here?
Yes, my lord, paragraph 14, page 51 is the finding.
It was remanded back to the department, lordship. I have annexed that order, lordship. Page, operative portion of the order, lordship, page 14, 11. Sorry, page 50, 51 of the writ petition, lordship.
So para 14. So and so found as social studies, and the respondent number 7 were found to be teaching language subject. So respondent number 7 and 8 is
Language.
petitioner herein, and respondent number 8. Okay, then what happened? So and so side is as per decision in respect of oh,
Page 17 is the impugn order here under challenge, my lord.
Yes.
It's cancelled, my lord.
page 53.
53 is my cancellation order, lordship. I have challenged that, lordship.
Rightly so.
Actually, what has happened, lordship, another science teacher already provincialized, lordship.
He is social studies. This court also held. Now you go and establish that he is not a social studies teacher. He is a science teacher. That will require.
His appointment, lordship, already established that.
We can't take it after the matter was considered last time. And this court came to a conclusion at page para 14 that he is a social studies teacher. May be wrong, but there is a conclusion. So disputed question. File go before the
My lord,
section 19.
my lord, by one more submission, my lord, if you also permits me, my lord. Since, my lord, that order neither.
You have the authority not to permit you.
No, my lord, that order, my lord, 2022 passed, my lord, neither the present petitioner had filed any review or appeal before, and my lord, that becomes a finality. My lord, when his matter.
Where is your order of provincialization?
Lordship.
Page 43.
Page 43. I am a tutor, lordship. And my respective submission, lordship, in this school, lordship, the huge enrollment position is more higher, lordship. So 4 teacher can be accommodated, lordship. With all fairness, I am submitting, lordship. 4 teacher can be accommodated, lordship. As per enrollment, lordship, enrollment position, I am just page 27, lordship, and 28, lordship. As per section 3(1) of the Assam lordship, the authority can consider my lordship since
So
I
do one
lost.
thing.
With all fairness, I'm submitting, lordship, this man is working in this institution since 1998, lordship.
Unfortunately, all are, but
Lordship.
all cannot be.
So, lordship, just I'm showing the enrollment position.
Majumdar, if you're disputing this, go before the education tribunal. That will be the
Lordship,
best way.
that liberty may kindly consider.
We'll give you. You
Because-
go before the education tribunal, assail them, we will say that the provincialization as affected in their case would be subject to the decision of the education tribunal.
So better should I challenge that the honorable single judge order before the division bench, lordship?
Today it's too late.
Yes, Lordship. Actually, what has happened, Lordship, with all fairness, I'm submitting. While I filed a contempt petition, Honorable Court was asked me to, because they are the Lordship, they should have to challenge that order, Lordship. Because this order, with all fairness, I'm submitting, Lordship, this neither in our case nor their case, Lordship, entire things were referred back to the government, Lordship. And while the government was without giving any opportunity, Lordship.
So.
So
I
my
think
resolution to submit.
you have two options.
Lordship,
One, section 14 appeal before the government.
I may be allowed to file it.
But that will not take you anywhere because that will again create confusion.
Lordship.
So best way is education tribunal. Go and thrash it out there.
Lordship.
Think over it. Come back and
Until
think over it, Mr. Mujumdar. I'm not trying to force you.
Lordship,
You
Lordship.
think over it, come back at 2.
Lordship, Lordship.
Come back at 2.
Lordship.
Come back at 2. Because now the whole issue is disputed.
Lordship, regarding the position of
Because
that.
your contention may be correct. He may be a science teacher.
Yes, Lordship.
But
he is
now,
appointed,
now,
Lordship.
now, DLC says he is a social studies teacher. This court in the earlier round litigation says he is a social studies
Lordship.
teacher.
That's correct.
But then we have two materials. Which one will we rely? So best way is you go before the. We will also provide that they will not be swayed by any of the orders passed by this court.
And apart from that, Lordship, with all respect, Lordship, I am submitting regarding the SLC minutes, Lordship. They have not served any copy of the SLC minutes, Lordship, which is reflected in the order.
You
page
file an
50.
RTI for that. They'll give you.
Lordship, I have stated in my petition also, page 53, let the government should produce next to any other short date, Lordship, on Monday or Tuesday, Lordship. Let them produce the minutes because.
Hearing giving so much time, we will not adjourn. That's why I asked you in the first go, whether you want to do or you don't want to do. Now that you have done, we will go ahead. No problem.
Lordship, because.
You think over section 14 or section 19. You
Lordship.
think over and come back.
Lordship.
50.
My Lordship, matter pertaining to the provincialization of school. Last occasion, Honorable Court directed to the respondent authority to file an affidavit.
Your provincialization has been cancelled.
Cancel. My application is reinstate the provincial and state.
Okay, we'll hear it. On the prayer of the parties, Learning Council for the parties, list this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed. by
My Lordship, can let's fix a short date.
3 weeks. On the next date of listing, the matter shall be taken up for final consideration. The respondent state is to it's elementary, no? Elementary education, the Mr.
SSA is also there.
The respondents shall invariably bring their respective stance on record by way of filing an affidavit before the next date of listing.
Yes. Yes, I have received the instruction, my lord.
What is it?
Instruction, my lord, the petitioner was appointed as a teacher, but she tutor, my lord, but she did not join, my lord.
List this matter before any other bench without me. The order that they are asking to comply, that is, I appeared.
Lordship,
That instruction required you. You take back your instruction.
Lordship, I'm sorry, I had to implement the director. Lordship, may you give me 1 week's time, I'll do that. I had to implement the director.
Any instruction, Mr.
Yes, Lordship. Otherwise, Lordship, that we have received a proposal of 12,08,250 from the director, Lordship, and it was, there was some observation made by the senior financial officer.
So it's under process.
Yes, it's under process, Lordship. Yes.
Mr. SMT still on a council appearing for the petitioner.
Yes,
For the
sir.
respondents submits that the processing for implementation of the directions passed by this court while the order dated 10/4/2018 in WPC number 4124/2017 is under active consideration and accordingly praised for 3 weeks time.
4 weeks, right?
4 weeks
Take
time to bring on record the compliance report. Full stop. Mr. BP Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he be permitted to file an interlocutory application to bring on record to implement the present incumbents in the office concerned. Also, prayer allowed. List this matter after 4 weeks.
Obliged.
On a date to fix by the registry. In the meantime, you file it.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Bhagodi.
Lordship, matter relates to appointment, Lordship, of a cook and helper, Lordship. For midday meal, Lordship.
They have
They
not
were
filed
they
their
were
affidavit.
regularly appointed, Lordship, but Lordship, they were not allowed to work, Lordship. Honorarium was also.
What is your
not-
prayer now?
Lordship.
Prayer.
Prayer, Lordship. This is the second round of litigation, Lordship. Earlier also, page 29. Earlier also I had appeared, Lordship.
They are not continuing,
They are continuing, Lordship.
but no salary. But they are continuing, that salary is to be paid by the school authorities.
Lordship, that is given in the, an inquiry took place, Lordship, and the deputy commissioner also directed that the honorary report should be given, Lordship. They are not complying, Lordship, school authorities, Lordship.
Yes, Mr.
Lordship, no instruction comes, Lordship, earlier also.
Yeah, who is the one responsible? Mr. Bora or Mr. Nayak? I think it's Mr. Nayak who is responsible. SSA. You come.
They can help.
If they are working, if there is a policy in place, if they are working,
And Lordship, earlier also
why
I
are they
had
not
worked,
being paid?
Lordship. My area payment was also not given. My area payment was also not given, Lordship.
And Lordship will allow me some time, Lordship. In the
Why?
meantime,
This matter is there from 2020.
no, he himself is saying that he was not allowed to work, Lordship.
No, Lordship.
Be that as it may. You get your instruction.
That portion only.
Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Council. SSA, Assam submits that SSA will submits that he be granted a 2 weeks time to receive to complete his instructions in the matter. Also, on the next date fixed, Mr. Nayak shall apprise this court as to whether the petitioners are continuing in their services in their respective schools, and if so, as to why their honorarium is not being released to them.
Lordship will kindly make it 3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks.
I'm not
Three
having the brief.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Lordship, area amount also, Lordship, they will.
Everything then. We have said why they are not being paid.
Lordship.
That will be the Lordship. Yes, Lord.
Maybe we can not take up with আজি ইমানজন আহি গ'ল যে একদম পুৰা ফুল হৈ গ'ল।
Lordship, I've,
খালি মানুহে নাই।
Lordship, I received instruction in this matter. The department has sent it to the judicial department, madam.
Mr.
As
A.
soon as they
Pukan,
file-
Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent has submitted that he be granted another 3 weeks time to bring on record the compliance report in the matter. Also, it is also submitted that the matter pertaining to the implementation of the directions passed by this court, by the order, violation of which is alleged in the present proceeding is in the active consideration. That's it. That's gone to legal, then it will go to finance, and then it comes back, then we will.
Deeply obliged.
It will great, so we can take it back.
Lordship, can keep it in record, madam. Okay.
Yes, madam.
Your Lordship, the last order, Your Lordship, 22/3/24, Your Lordship, respondents so time that they will institute a
Ah,
SLP. before the
yes.
Supreme
Where
Court.
is Ms. Fukan?
Lordship, she is separate from high fever from yesterday, Lordship. She is also from today.
It is submitted
That's the
that Ms.
difficulty
S.
with
N.
speaking.
Fukan appearing for the respondents is presently indisposed and accordingly is presently indisposed. So accordingly list this matters again after 2 weeks on a date fixed by the registry.
Oblige.
Rajesh.
Lordship,
Yes, ma'am.
last order, a hearing was supposed to be conducted. Hearing is complete, but the order is not yet to be delivered. Let it come after some days.
Hearing is complete.
Order से नहीं. Order pass कौन से
No, that
Just
matter
a
when
couple of
you
days
were
back.
asked to appear, but you
Yes, the
did not.
WhatsApp
Yes,
message.
yes,
is done. We
hearing,
have asked for, we have given the second notice.
they have attended the hearing. Hearing is.
है गुलमा?
was,
5859, that is available on record, yes, paragraph 3 and 4.
date was. (28/5/2024) was the last order.
Hearing
Wherein it is-
complete.
Yes.
When can you pass the order?
Second week of May, perhaps.
The learned counsel for the party submit that the hearing as was directed in the matter has already taken place. And the Mr. R. Mujumdar, learned standing counsel, Department of School Education submits that the speaking order in the matter would be passed by 17/5/2024. So list this matter again on 22/5/2024.
Obliged.
No? 46, but good. Mr.
Yes, N. Fukon, Lordship.
Okay.
Unless.
Kindly see the N. Fukun, no? N. Fukun. To be Vasilatu.
So order of 2021, only let's say correction of name.
Colleague is sick, give that.
Date may be fixed, Lordship. Any date, Lordship.
2 weeks, you make a mention if it doesn't.
No, Lordship, after a week, Lordship, give a date, Lordship. Otherwise, let's say 2021 matter, Lordship. Only the correction of name.
Mr. Decca, you have come decide recently. You were decide for a long time.
No.
This was the same.
No, so since
This was the same system. So next time you come decide, be careful.
Since 2018, Lordship,
I'll pursue this matter with the director.
Don't worry, I know Mr. Chisti.
No,
We dispose of daily.
that is why, Lordship,
We dispose of out of maybe 25 contempt matters, at least 10 gets disposed of because of the initiative taken by them. So in some matters, we'll give them some leeway. Don't worry.
only
1 week, my dear.
correction.
1 week.
Obliged, Lord.
Lordship, here we have given the concurrence and the same was communicated to the authorities in the on 6, as per 6th of April, my lord. This is regarding waiving of a recovered amount, my lord.
Oh, oh my good God.
Now we'll have to do the rest of things also.
6th April.
It was 3 lakh barrier, then
Lordship.
because it was 46,000, it went back to you.
Lordship.
Yes, Lordship. Now they have waived it, Lordship. Now we'll do the needful.
Lordship. Lordship, they have already calculated my correct scale of pay. Then direction may be given to.
So we'll close it.
No, Lordship.
Don't it?
No, all right.
Mr. A. Cholia, learned counsel, appearing for the respondents in the finance department, has submitted that the that the concurrence as required for waiving the excess royal amount of rupees 3,46,831 in respect of the petitioner has already been accorded by the Finance Department by a communication dated 8/4/2024. Full stop. Mr. SMT submits that in view of the said concurrence as given by the Finance Department, the further necessary processing of the matter would be so undertaken now, and the matter would be taken to its logical conclusion within a period of 4 weeks from today. Full stop. List this matter again after 4 weeks. Full stop. A copy of the communication dated 8/4/2024 as produced, as furnished by Mr. A. Chalia is kept on record and marked as X.
Lordship, I may be allowed one copy, Lordship, of.
It's intra-departmental. What will you do? You have got the concurrence, I have recorded it. That's enough. Or you don't believe my words?
No, Lordship. Make please, Lordship. But here in the case, I may be allowed to take steps on respondent number 9, my lord, by Dosti service as well as by registered post, my lord. Actually, what happened, my lord, she could not be served due to change of address, and subsequently that address was corrected. And we filed the corrected first title, my lord.
The petitioner has filed an amended first title in the matter. Full stop. The petitioner is now directed to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 9 by way of registered post with AD as well as by Dusty mode routed to the registry of this court. Full stop. The petitioner on service upon effecting service upon the respondent number 9 by way of Dusty mode shall file an affidavit to the effect before this court. List this matter after the said affidavit is filed in the matter by the petitioner.
Oblige.
In this matter, the secretary of the department was impleaded as respondent number 4.
You have filed the amended cost title?
Yes, we have filed the amended cost title. And so far as there's an office note which shows that the secretary has received the notice, but we do not appear, and there's no one appearing for respondent number 4, the newly impleaded secretary. And we had also filed another impleadment petition impleading the finance commissioner, new incumbent in the office of the finance commissioner. But office note reflects that that notice probably has not been yet to be served. So far as 2 and 3 are concerned, director, there's someone appearing.
3, 4, the notice was sent on respondent number 5. Wait for some time.
No, so far as 4 is concerned.
4 is concerned, it's over.
Yes, none has appeared probably, despite that.
They'll come, but 5 will get it. Await service report upon respondent number 5. Seen the office note dated, seen the office note dated 34/2024. Await service report on respondent number 5.
Lordship, so what about 4, office note dated 1/3/2024 reflects that the online portal of the India Post shows that notice has been served on respondent number 4.
Fine, we will not say anything. Only 5 is left now. No?
Next one, madam.
Same.
Here, same, 5, 6, and 7, and unserved notice not yet received. Await service report, 5, 6.
Seen the office note dated 34/2024. Await service report upon respondent number 5, 6, and 7.
May I please say, Your Lordship, on last occasion, to the time for instruction, my lord. Meta parties to the provincialization of the service of the petitioners as their.
Yes, where is Mr. Nyugi? He said he received certain instruction which is not.
Absolute
satisfactory.
instruction is still awaited, Your Lordship.
Why? This was 2 months ago, 1 month ago. Why?
Lordship, may kindly, we have received the instruction, Lordship. We will file the affidavit by next week, any day, Lordship.
The SMT system submits that the assistant state appearing for the respondent submit that the affidavit on behalf of the state respondents would be filed
Yes.
within a period of 2 weeks from today. Also, list this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
Master.
Give me 2 weeks time,
Yes, I'll file.
file it.
I don't file.
Sir, I'm appearing for 4 and 5 respondents on behalf of the college and the principal.
Lordship, yesterday they have filed lordship.
We got it. We will want some time.
Lordship.
Mr. D. Mount of London Council appearing for the petitioner submits that he be given 2 weeks time to file a rejoinder to the affidavit as filed in the matter by the college authorities. Mr. R.P. Sharma, senior counsel, assisted by Mr. M.R. Adhikari, is present for
My
the
lord,
college authorities.
We have filed an application for vacating the interim order, my lord, that may also come together.
Make a mention, we'll fix it. Make a
Lordship, can it be 3 weeks, Lordship? 1 week I will not bear, Lordship.
But they will get next week, they will get the IA on record then.
IA is not numbered. I have the period.
Okay. 3 weeks. You make a mention, Mr. Adhikari. About that.
Lordship, my seniority is another court. Matter may taken up at 2 p.m.
You are in the matter?
No,
You are in
my
the
seniority.
What is the grievance here?
Sorry, Lordship.
Oh, on 10. Oh. Hold it. Seen the office note dated 23/4/2024. It is seen that the service upon the sole respondent is not complete, although notices were issued on 15/2/2024. Petitioner to take fresh steps for service of notice upon the sole respondent. Steps within 3 working days. Take fresh steps.
Apply.
Yes, Mr. Bora, they want to declare the results.
Your lordship, that is where I have the objection.
What is your objection?
Objection, your lordship, first and foremost.
First of all, what is the order passed by this court? Come to that.
Yes. I was allowed to participate in the interview, and that was actually on 30th of August. But prior to that, your lordship, they invited me at a pressurized.
No, we'll only go by this. She's agreed by the notice wherein so and so. 25/8/22 is the order.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So and so, results shall not be declared without leave of the court with regard to the post of assistant engineer, OBC, agriculture engineer.
On 30th.
So you were supposed to participate in the process.
On 30th of August, your lordship. Your lordship, if I may just,
Why did you take this order then?
Your lordship, that is where.
We will not go into that, Mr. Bora. 25th, you come before this court. This court permits you. We are not concerned whether it is 30th or 26th.
It is because of their own mistake.
You may have it, but this court's order, that is something which will be decided in the final proceedings.
Yes.
Today, for the last 2 years, that post is not. We are concerned not with you, not with anybody. We are concerned with the students there.
I understand. I totally understand. And the fact, your lordship, if I may have to state, your lordship,
that would be merit. That would be merit.
If I may state, your lordship, if I can just get 5 minutes, your lordship, of your lordship's time. Your lordship, as per the advertisement, if I may take your lordship to the advertisement, and thereafter the application form, which was filled up online, wherein 30 marks were supposed to be given to those candidates who had submitted thesis for the PhD degree. Now, I had been given that particular 30 marks, and this PhD degree was supposed to be awarded within 6 months. How much time did they took? They took 20 months.
No, for you, why should the other persons who are there in the line suffer?
Everything has been done to deprive me of this particular post, your lordship.
They come to that conclusion, we will compensate you on that.
Yes, your lordship. That is true. But
once this particular results are declared, third party rights will be created.
We'll
lordship-
make it abundantly clear if they appoint also. That would be subject to the outcome of this case. And that will be disclosed in that appointment order. Finished.
Your lordship, I have a serious doubt that I will be selected in this whole, because.
You
I
are
didn't-
selected, not selected, that is a different
That is
issue
true.
altogether.
And I did
Our
not get
order
that
is
particular time, your
that
lordship.
you should be allowed to participate and don't declare the result without leave. Now they have come up for a leave.
Your lordship, I did not get that particular period of time to prepare for that particular interview.
Is that a ground where
No.
this court would cancel a selection process?
I totally agree, your lordship. My prayer, my prayer.
We are vacating that order. We'll ask them to declare the results. And thereafter, we'll say this is without prejudice to your rights. And if any appointments are made in the appointment order, this would be reflected.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
I think that's the best way. And everything would be subject to final outcome of the
Lordship,
case.
in the meanwhile, at least one post may be kept vacant, because once both the posts are filled up, then I'll be nowhere, your lordship.
The pleadings are complete.
Yes, your lordship.
List this matter again on 9/5/2025 for final.
9/5, your lordship, I have a difficulty, next.
14/5/2024 for final disposal.
Lordship, Lordship, may direct the university to place the entire result before your lordship.
The entire results, the result sheet along with the consideration as made by the selection committee shall be placed in a seal cover before this court on the next day.
Can it
On
be
the next day, we are
16th, your
finishing up
lordship?
the
Your lordship, can it be on 16th? Your lordship, I have a personal difficulty, from 9th to
16th.
14th.
16th. You have it ready, Mr. You want it before, we can have it on 6th also if you want. Oh, no, 8th.
Eight, your lordship, that is why I am, actually, my wife is getting operated, that's why.
Okay,
That's
16th.
16th, your lordship.
No further adjournment would be granted.
Lordship.
Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, I'm praying for some time. Lordship, matter has already been placed before the BTC authority. That decision is awaited, Lordship.
Heard Mr. J. Patwari, learned counsel for the petitioner, and also Mr. P. Naik, standing counsel, BTC. Mr. Naik submits that the case pertaining to the petitioner has already been placed before the proposal with regard to the appointment of the petitioner has already been placed before the PTC authorities, and a decision thereon is awaited. Also, he submits that the decision would be taken after the current would be taken in a period of.
Not, I don't know whether it will be taken or not. but
They'll have to
certainly
take it. You tell me when.
Before the authority, and it is expected.
That cannot be. This court will not wait till the authority takes a decision.
Yes.
There has to be some definite time. Tell me how much it will be.
Lordship will give me 4 weeks time, Lordship.
4 weeks.
I
time.
hope Lordship in the meantime.
Oh,
they
sir,
will take.
list this matter immediately on conclusion of the upon lapse of 4 weeks from today. Also, on the next date of listing, Mr. Naik shall place before this court the decision as may have been arrived in the matter by the BTC authorities.
Deeply obliged.
Wait for 4 more weeks. Mr. Naik is on the job now.
Lordship, I'll try, Lordship.
Yes, madam.
Lordship, the respondents were to produce the record.
No, not record. They have produced the instructions.
Sorry.
Their stand is that your case was not considered due to oversight.
Yes, Lordship.
And thereafter, they say that you will be considered after the model code of conduct is over. Right?
They have said that they have offered the petitioner the promotion and the petitioner.
That they have not said anything now. And Mr. Gogoi, plus two. Now you have a directorate.
Lordship.
That is a state cadre post. And you have different joint directorates. These are not state posts, these are district posts.
Yes. So far as the joint director party is concerned, is the
district. And these 3 persons who have been promoted, they are in the same district as the petitioner. Sonitpur, their address says so, Sonitpur.
Yes, my lord.
They are in the same district, madam.
Yes, Lordship.
The address, there is no statement, but there is the address that shows joint director Sonitpur.
Yes, my lord.
So what to do? From that day, consider.
If, my lord, from that day it has to be considered, then one of the.
Whoever will go, will go.
Yeah, have to go, my lord.
Whoever will go, they were made parties here.
Yes,
They
my
have
lord.
not come, what to do?
Yes, my lord.
So one will go. If we'll provide for that. Any one of them, if required, will be interfered with.
Yes, my lord. Because the thing is that, my lord, at that point of time, since there was no any more vacancy at that point of time, that's why he was offered a promotion at.
Will not. The promotion cannot be at a different district. It has to be in the same district.
No, my lord, promotion and
No,
appointment.
no.
Because as
If
per.
you are following the district ministerial service rules of the district, the cadre and the service is that district, not
But
beyond that.
what I am submitting on the basis of the instruction, my lord, this instruction says that, my lord, the grade 4 candidate are posted throughout within the state. So
Transferred is a different thing altogether.
in the similar manner, my lord, transfer can also be made of a
List
grade
this
4.
matter on 16/5/2024. At my list did it 16/5. Maybe my 16/5 list did you need to call here did you district or joint register judicial listing already after rising from a job I more DD method list on 16/5. We'll pass for delivery of orders. We are interfering. We are directing.
Yes.
If you have something more, get beyond that day.
Yes, my lord. With,
And one of those person, if required to go, will go. Can't help it. Because you have said, due to oversight, you have.
Yes, my lord, that is there. My
And
lord.
the remedy for her is not a promotion today, promotion from that day.
With national
It would be a different question whether we will be interested to pass orders for back wages. That may not be.
Yes, my lord.
Notionally, she'll get it, but
Yes,
from
my
that
lord.
day.
National problem.
Or we'll
Obligement.
dispose it off on that connection. Actually. Dispose of query. Dispose of.
Obliged, my lord.
Madam, whose name should I record? Mr. Biswa's name or your name? What is your name?
Miss A. Bora.
A?
A. Bora.
A. Bora. It will be. None has appeared for the private respondents. Dispose of, will pass on. You apply for your certified copy. It may be delayed. That's why I'm saying.
I'm very
Yes.
sorry. I'm very sorry, Lordship. I could not appear because.
Now show me the law.
Lordship.
That promotion, that selection under the Act.
Yes,
2017 is to be made on the basis of qualification. Just show me. And
Lordship.
how are you? Who are you? HM?
Lordship, I may be given today, I may be given some time. Lordship.
Why? You filed this.
Yes, your Lordship.
No, you filed it. Why time? He is the one who should take time, not you.
Lordship, today, Lordship, I have instructed my junior Lordship to take time. Lordship.
Your junior was never here.
Sometime, Lordship. Then
No, we have entered into the matter. How can we come out now?
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, the petitioner in fact not challenge the decision of the district level
Forget
committee,
it.
Lordship.
Forget it. He has challenged the provincialization. That is more than enough.
And there was a notification by the state government. Lordship.
Are you a language teacher?
I was a subject teacher, Lordship.
What subject?
Social study. Your Lordship will find at page number 26 of the petition, Lordship. Language teacher is Lordship. Read petition. Page number 26.
Of the writ petition?
Yes, your Lordship.
Your name Sujjava Thakur.
Yes, your Lordship.
And you are the principal.
Yes, your Lordship.
Come to page 27.
Lordship.
27. This is prepared by you.
Yes, your Lordship.
Then
my Lordship, my designation is Lordship.
Forget it.
Lordship.
This is prepared by you.
Your Lordship will find.
Is this your signature or is it forged?
This is my signature.
Then Come to the board. Surya Bhattakur, HM. Right? You are Surya Bhattakur?
Lordship, this
You are
is,
Surya Bhattakur?
this was, yes, your Lordship, Surya Bhattakur.
Then you see what is the language you teach. What is the subject? English. Social is by one Puravi Deka. And Profulla Kolita teaches Assamese. Now, Profulla Kolita and you, Profulla Kolita is senior. So language he will get, not you.
That a social study teacher subsequently, Lordship, at that time, she could not qualify to become a.
Forget it. We are not
Lordship,
worried. You
thereafter-
say you are teaching, you can't change your subject.
No.
You are English.
No, Lordship, thereafter, I have been appointed, I have been, Lordship, assigned the duty,
You
assigned the.
cannot be.
Lordship,
This was sometime in 2020, right?
And my initial, your Lordship will find, in my Lordship, initial appointment, Lordship,
Hmm.
was a subject teacher, Lordship.
Where
Yes,
is
your
it?
Lordship.
Page.
Your Lordship will find, my Lordship, your Lordship will find page number 20.
Of the
my-
repetition.
No, Lordship, of my.
IA.
Yes, your Lordship.
Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Are you listening? Thank me.
Page number 21, Lordship.
Page 20.
Yes, your Lordship. Page number 21 is the relevant second paragraph. Thereafter, Shri Paul Sanda Hazarika has said that earlier to whom we have appointed as headmaster in the school is not a graduate. Hence, the assistant teacher, Shri Surya
That is why
Bhattakur.
I'm saying assistant teacher teaching English. It is not saying that assistant teacher teaching social studies.
Yes, please, headmaster.
Lordship. Yes, Lordship, but in, I need only some time to, Lordship, clarify your Lordship.
No,
In this point, Lordship. I
2
need,
o'clock. You read 2 o'clock. 2000. You satisfy this good. Otherwise, we'll not.
Lordship, only 1 week, Lordship, the next.
List this matter, Mr.
After
Surya,
9, Lordship.
this is 2263.
Lordship.
Heard the parties at length. Mr. You want to put
D.
it?
Sharma, Lordship.
Huh?
D. Sharma.
D. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner submits, for the applicant submits, that this court may not, this court may be pleased to take up the whole matter for disposal. Accordingly, submits that the writ petition be taken up for consideration. The interlocutory application as filed by the applicant be treated as the affidavit filed in the matter by the respondent number. By the respondent number 6.
6, yeah. Yes.
Will do? Or you want that to be successing?
Lordship, in interlocutory application, Lordship, I would like to. place
Mr.
As an interlocutory
Mr.
application.
D.
Lordship.
Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner submits, for the applicant submits that he be given 2 weeks time to make, 1 week time to make his submissions in the matter, as he is not prepared to argue the same today. Because I'll have to record this, otherwise 14 days time is there. Tomorrow you will come up and say 14 days over, vacate his order. Why should we? Accordingly, list this matter again on 10/5/2024.
Yes, sir.
But Mr. Sharma, if it comes before me,
I'll satisfy your Lordship.